So when moving to a new city, the things we care about are safety, affordability, convenience, maybe a little work-life balance, family, schools, education, shopping, and entertainment. This is Fontana, California. In this video, we're going to talk about the life you can expect in Fontana, California. But I specifically want to address one statement I consistently hear, and that is, if you're going to choose to live in Fontana, choose to live in North Fontana. What's up with the rest of Fontana, California? You see, I live here in Rancho Cucamonga, and Fontana is our neighboring city. Fontana was founded a little more than 100 years ago in 1913 by an American farmer developer by the name of Azrael Blanchard Miller. Henry J. Kaiser built a steel plant in Fontana and conveniently built Fontana's Kaiser Permanente, which according to Wikipedia is the U.S. largest managed care organization in the United States. I always like to give a little bit of history just to give a little bit of context to the area. So why is North Fontana the preferred location in Fontana, California? So we need to split Fontana up in order to understand it. Now for simplicity purposes, I'm going to break Fontana down into 4 regions. So we have North Fontana, West End, Central Fontana, and South Fontana. North Fontana is a little bit more spread out, has newer and bigger homes.
I don't know if y'all can see the background, but it's been cold out here. And right there, up there on the mountains, there's a nice little snowfall. So that's pretty nice.
There's newer shopping centers, stores, and outlets.
All right, drop my paper. So I'm on the corner of Sierra Lakes Avenue and Sierra Ave. Not too far away from the golf course, which is right up here. In this little community, in this little neighborhood right here, this is the main street. Right across the street, you have a Lowe's. Right behind us, there's the Mimi's and T-Mobile Center. And if you keep just driving down the street, there's a whole bunch of shopping on the left side, right up against the freeway.
Depending on when you watch this video, North Fontana has about 16 homes available for sale, ranging in price range from $630,000 all the way up to about $925,000. For a complete list of homes for sale in Fontana, California, you can find that in the link description down below. Fontana Park is definitely a place to bring your kids and dogs to. There are dog parks and lots of flat land for the kids to run around at. There's also playgrounds, a huge public swimming pool, and basketball courts, a hockey rink. So you definitely have a lot of options at Fontana Park. I hope I gave you a good sense of North Fontana, so let's move on to West End.
Breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess.
This is West End. And quietly, I think West End is probably one of the most underrated neighborhoods in Fontana. Well, I should say this. It's definitely one of Fontana's best kept secrets. So I'm kind of looking down here, making sure I don't step in any poop, but you have really beautiful homes in this neighborhood. The homes are really nice. This park is perfect, especially if you have a dog, especially if you have some kids, you want to come out here and play some soccer. I would definitely say this is a really nice addition to the neighborhood, looking around.
So visually, from an aerial perspective, West End is this perfectly developed neighborhood just between Foothill and Baseline and just west of Cherry Avenue. Dividing West End almost perfectly is East and West Grand, which these streets sort of resemble some sort of affinity bracelet design. The two neighborhoods are East Heritage and West Heritage, which is split by East and West Grand Ave. West End is definitely a beautiful neighborhood and should be on your top list of places to live in Fontana, California.
You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us.
So let's talk about Central Fontana. Central Fontana is basically everything in between the 210 and the 10 freeways, excluding West End. It's pretty massive and there are so many different pockets and neighborhoods to live in. Some neighborhoods are full of more apartments, some more residential areas. There are some distribution centers for some companies like Target and Under Armour. Things are definitely a little bit tighter and maybe packed a little bit closer together. But you'll also see a lot of undeveloped land and vacant land opportunities if that's something that you're looking for. North Fontana and West End definitely feel a little bit newer, a little bit more thought out, a little bit more well-developed than the rest of Central Fontana. But I almost want to think of it more like this. Central parts of Fontana is more old Fontana. That's where you're going to find downtown Fontana at. So depending on who you are, what you want, there are definitely different parts of Fontana for you. If you have a little bit more cash and looking for a little bit more well-developed area, North Fontana will be a perfect option. Less crowded, decent schools, good location, decent areas. If you're strapped for cash, Central Fontana is definitely going to be a place that you might want to consider, because if you're looking for a place to live, they definitely have more rental properties and places to rent for you in Central Fontana. So I would say West End and North Fontana are definitely richer communities. And as a result from that, they benefit from newer amenities. But if you're looking for an authentic restaurant, you're not going to find that in North Fontana. You're going to find an authentic hole-in-wall restaurant down in Central Fontana. Boom! There you have it. All the information you need to make a decision on where to live at in Fontana. And as your realtor, I'm definitely helping you to find a place or help you sell your place if you're looking to upgrade. All right, folks, I'm Osiris, and planning your next move is easy with the right people in your corner. Peace.